Dr. Brantley, 2744. Dr. Brantley, 2744.
Zach. This is Dr. Delano, the specialist we talked about.
Thanks for flying in on short notice.
Joe was just filling me in on your wife's condition.
And we've been treating her with antibiotics, corticosteroid, magnesium sulfate.
Any evidence of fetal distress?
None so far.
Hey, how do you do that? You open your eyes and the whole room gets brighter. Do you know where you are?
The hospital. I had labor pains. Oh my God, the baby.
The baby is fine, Kendall. We gave you some medication last night to stop the contractions. You remember? Your little guy's heartbeat is strong and steady and no signs of distress.
Is he really okay?
You heard the doctor.
But if you want to keep it that way, you have to stay in bed and get plenty of rest.
Which means no more worrying about that little boy.
Doctor, you have a sec?
Dr. Delano is the best in the country. Came in from Houston and he looked at your charts
You
and
flew in a specialist? I thought that you said the baby was fine. Zach, is there a chance we can still lose our baby?
Dr. Bradley, 2744.
We had a scare last night, but we made it through.
2744.
And Joe says the baby's gonna be fine, and I believe him. That doesn't mean that we can't take precautions, make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have any idea what you mean to us?
Seeing as your husband went to all the trouble of flying me all the way out here, why don't we give him his money's worth and start that exam?
Right. Tad and I have everyone on this. We will find out.
Hey, how was she? We managed to get her contractions under control last night. And Zach brought in a specialist who's in there now. I think we have good reason to be optimistic.
Great. That's great news.
And she still doesn't know about Spike.
No, and I've instructed the hospital staff to do the same. It's best that way. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Thanks for coming.
No, we're going to find Spike. Okay, I'm going to help you find Spike. We're all going to help you find Spike.
I know I'm the one who told her that nobody wanted to keep Spike from her. I am the one who nearly pushed Kendall into holding him.
Yep.
You reached out. You did not give that woman permission to steal your son.
What possible difference would that have made to Greenlee? I backed off her once before, and that was a mistake. Now, when Spike comes back here, I'm gonna make sure that Greenlee leaves Pine Valley permanently. He's not gonna get close to my wife or that little boy ever again.
Where is Kendall? Joe. Joe. How is Kendall? Please tell me that she's okay.
She's fine, Erica. She's in with a specialist now.
And the baby?
Staying put for now.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm going in right now to see how the exam's going, but if there's any change, I'll let you know, okay?
Thanks, Joe. Has anyone heard from Greenlee?
Yes, please. Tell me that they found Spike.
Right.
What did Derek say?
Look, I wish I had something new to tell you, but
Nothing at all? No leads?
no
No...
early yet. Look, we got people working on every single lead we've got. You just gotta keep the faith, okay? Try to hang in there.
If that selfish little lunatic did anything
Erica,
to Spike...
please don't. We don't know a thing yet, so please don't.
What, Jack?
Jackson, last time Greenlee disappeared, you are the only one that she contacted.
I've checked my cell phone a dozen times and left at least that many messages.
Where do you think she took him?
To be honest, I'm not convinced that she did take it.
Oh, Jack.
Now, listen to me. Everybody around here is so quick to throw around the accusations. But do we know for a fact that she took that child?
So what's your theory, Jack?
I don't have a theory. I would just like to know what led up to all this. I mean, did Greenlee say or do anything that would suggest she had kidnapping in mind?
Well, let's see. She threatened to sue for custody of Spike and told anyone that would listen that the boy was hers.
According to Babe, Greenlee tried to get out of driving Spike. She wanted to take Kendall to the hospital instead.
Why didn't she?
Because Kendall wanted Babe with her.
Babe.
Maybe Greenlee had a last-minute pang of conscience.
Conscience? Greenlee? Kendall displayed such trust in Greenlee. She handed over her son. And what does Greenlee do? She used it as another opportunity to try to destroy my daughter.
Please, I'm begging you, don't be dramatic. It's
She's not being dramatic, Jackson. She's right. I'm keeping an eye on Greenlee. And she's been watching Kendall this whole time, over and over again. You know what I think? I think she's jealous.
I'm not so sure about that.
What do you know? You know Greenlee for what, 5 minutes?
What I do know is the last time I talked to her, it was like Jack said. She was at peace. She wanted to move on.
Look, Greenlee has been stalking Kendall since she came back to town. And now she has used one of the most vulnerable moments in Kendall's life to make her move. So, I mean, we can stand here, we can debate this for 10 years. But Jack, you'll never change my mind. Greenlee stole Spike.
You all finished?
I did a thorough examination, ran some more tests.
And how is Kendall?
She's stable. Her contractions have stopped.
Oh, thank God.
But I'd like to keep her on the mag sulfate another day.
Okay.
What else?
Your wife's cervix is 80% effaced, which means labor could start any time.
Which is something we want to prevent. Give the baby more time to develop.
The steroids we've given her will help your son's lungs mature, which is critical. Respiratory problems are a major concern in premature births.
But that's worst case scenario, right, Doctor? I mean, you're confident Kendall will carry to term.
That's the goal.
2744. Dr. Roberts, 2744.
Kendall doesn't know about Spike.
Okay.
Dr. Stone, 2944. Dr. Stone, 2944.
Finally. Thought everyone went to the movies.
How are you feeling, honey?
Not bad. I'm stuck here for a while. That's a little depressing.
Oh, well, we're not going to let it be depressing. We are going to make sure you have a beautiful big suite and music and flowers and your friends and family.
Spike. That's all the company I need. I miss him so much. Will you have Ryan bring him to me?
Well, honey, you can't see Spike right away because he came down with a vicious cold last night. Just a fever of the sniffles, the whole 9 yards.
No.
Yeah, he was so congested that he really didn't sleep very much. And so Ryan is taking him to the pediatrician this morning. But we both just feel it's best that, he stay away from the hospital right now until he's no longer contagious. I mean, you can understand that.
Of course I do. I just wish I could be with him. My poor little guy.
Oh, you're going to be together again very soon. I just know it.
Dr. Meadows, 2945. Dr. Meadows.
Where is Spike?
2744.
He's at home with a cold. Why can't you listen to your mother?
I heard what she said,
Well, that's it then.
but I can't shake this feeling that something happened.
Dr. Holbrook, 2744.
You're supposed to stay calm. So do that, all right? Try to stay comfortable.
Don't do that, Zach. Don't blow me off. I know that look you get. I know that look you get when you have bad news and you're trying to protect me from it. Don't do that. And Zach, I will find out from someone else if you don't tell me. Now, please. Come on, Zach. I'm his mother, okay? You can't keep it from me.
Greenlee never showed up with Spike. She's supposed to follow you to the hospital, and she never showed up. So we think that she never came back to Pine Valley, but we have people looking for her. We got police, we got...
Greenlee took my son. Spike, Greenlee, she took him, Zach, she took my baby, Zach. I need Spike, please, Spike. Ow, Zach, ow.
Joe, stay there. You too, stay up.
She can't have this baby yet. It's too early. What's going on?
Your wife's having contractions.
Give her something to stop them. You've done it before.
Zach, we're trying. He's already increased the medication.
All right, so it should stop right away.
That's the hope, but frankly, Mr. Slater, I can't see anything stopping this baby from coming now.
Spike! Spike! Where's Spike? I need my son.
Look at me. Breathe. Do something.
We've increased her meds.
We're pushing 3 grams mag sulfate.
And that's going to stop the contractions.
We'll have to wait and see.
I need my son. I need Spike. I want Spike. Find him. Will you please find my baby, Zach? Find my
There's
baby.
a whole army looking for him. We'll find him.
No. I want you to go and look for him. I want you to go get
Staying
him for
right
me.
here with you. I'm not leaving you.
No, Zach, this is my fault. This is my fault. I don't agree me to take Spike. And now I've lost him, and now I'm losing our baby. Zach, I'm losing our baby.
You will not lose your baby. Listen to me, Kendall. You are a Kane woman. We fight for our children. When you were pregnant with Spike, you were in a coma willing to give your life for his. I stood at your bedside and I told you, you have a core of steel. That core protected Spike until he was ready to be born. And now it's protecting this baby. He is surrounded by your strength. And you are surrounded by ours. Me, Bianca, Miranda, Mona. You brought Spike safely into this world with your courage and your heart, and you will do the same for this child. You will have Spike back in your arms in no time at all. And when the time is right, you will have this baby. Strong mothers, strong children. That's who you are.
So how long has it been?
Contractions are erratic. You know, they were 5 minutes apart, and now they're already up to 10.
Well, that's it then. Labor stopped. I'm not having this baby now. You know, they couldn't have just disappeared.
Don't even think about that now. You gotta just relax.
Where could she have taken him, Zach? Where did Greenlee take my baby? He warned me. He said not to let Greenlee suck me back in. He warned me time and time again.
I have something to show you. This is our son. He's waving at us. Says he'll see you in the fall for hockey season.
You hand me my phone. I want to try Greenlee.
The cops are on it. Searching everywhere. It's gonna be okay.
Get the doctor. I think my water just broke.
Erica, is Lily okay?
Yes, it was just crowded in here, and so Jack... Kendall!
She thinks her water broke.
Okay, what's happening?
Your water broke. You're in active labor.
Then please make it stop. Make it stop again. Please make it stop.
I'm afraid we can't. Your membrane's ruptured. You're at risk of intrauterine infection.
What does that mean for the baby?
We should deliver as soon as possible.
No. You will not take this baby out of my body.
Erica, Dr. Delano is the best. Between him and Joe, Kendall couldn't be in better hands. And this hospital has one of the best NICUs in the country. Top notch, cutting edge all the way.
Please let them be all right.
It's too early. Our baby needs more time. Please, tell him, Zach, tell him.
Just give us something else. Give us some meds.
We've administered as much of the tocolytics as we can.
Okay, well then give me something else, please, please.
If the baby's born now, what are his chances?
His lungs are not as well developed as we'd hoped. His heart rate's unstable, which means he's not getting enough oxygen. All of this puts him at high risk after delivery. Now, I can't make any promises, but we do have the resources.
No, forget it. I'm not having this baby until it is safe for it. Ah! Ow!
He's decelerating.
The child is still potentially viable if we act now. If we don't, they have to understand the consequences.
Dr. Delano and I have been reviewing the fetal heart printouts.
They show a non-reassuring heart rate tracing.
What does that mean?
Baby's in distress. If we don't deliver, he will die.